All right, let's just jump right into it. I know last session you mentioned how you would really like to try to work out weekly, make some healthier choices in that way for your mental health. So, how's that going for you?
It's going good. It has been a little hard to keep up the exercise and keep my schedule together with my family,
Sure.
with work. Just trying to get a healthy um, amount of exercise in. It's been pretty hard.
Okay. Um, so, what I'm hearing is you might be having trouble with balance. So, balancing your responsibilities as well as implementing this new routine for your mental health. Can you tell me more about what those responsibilities look like?
Yeah, so when I get home, I have to take care of the kids. I have to usually help with dinner, chores around the house, and those things have been on my list of to-dos as well as exercising. But then I'm tired. It's after work. I
Yeah.
think it could be a little bit of depression setting in.
Okay.
It's just finding it hard to do everything at once or do everything regularly.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you take a lot of pride in, making sure your household is taken care of and your kids are taken care of. I definitely want to commend you for that. I think that's awesome. Really shows where your values lie. Um, so when you think about, making time for exercising, are there specific exercises you think you can implement in like a shorter amount of time?
Yeah, I've been trying to go on more walks, specifically with my family, trying to go on get a family routine going. Um, and that's been helping. But I would like to do more um, weightlifting and stuff that focuses different muscle groups too. So
Okay. So what I'm hearing is you are going on more walks, including the family, helping that barrier of, having to take care of the kids, making a more family activity. Um, so far, what I'm hearing is you would like to exercise differently, more than just walking, all the different exercises you like in different groups, muscle groups. Um, and you are involving your children in some of those, so that's good. Um, but it's hard to do other things because you're tired, and you also mentioned in depression. Can you tell
yes,
me a little bit more about that?
yeah. So the depression kind of just makes me feel like I don't want to do those things, or it makes it harder to do the things I do want to do. So if I haven't watched TV or played any video games in a while, or just spend good time with my family, I'll start to withdraw and not want to do the things I need to do. So I think that part of this is I've been trying to get in a good routine so I can manage all of this at once.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, can you tell me about a time when the depression isn't so consuming for you, when you feel like you're able to handle your daily tasks well? How long ago was that for you? Or tell me about that time.
Um, it has been a little bit. It's been on and off. It feels like I have, waves of depression will come and go. It's hard to say a specific instance, but it'll feel like I am just um, swallowed by
Sure.
by something, and it's hard to get out of it. It just makes me feel really funky, and like I can't be myself or feel like I'm normal.
Okay. Um, so it sounds like when the depression is at its highest, you aren't feeling normal, and you mentioned feeling swallowed. by it. Can you talk about instances in which exercising has helped you get out of the swallowingness feeling?
Yeah. Usually usually if I have gone on a walk that day or if we have exercised, like I just don't have to think about it. It kind of doesn't present itself to me. I'll forget about the depression.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you forget about the depression when you are walking or doing other exercises.
Yeah. Yeah. And it feels it feels good. Like I'm making the right choices and I'm just little things that I do will help my brain feel better.
Okay. Um, so overall, when the depression is highest, you can sort of mitigate that with some exercise. But still, we're having trouble finding when you can do those exercises. So, can you tell me about times where, or options that you have considered of maybe, you know, dealing with the responsibilities of your children and after work um, times that you are able to do other tasks that you enjoy? Like, can you tell me about a time where you've been able to get help with those responsibilities from someone on the outside of the family or a part of the family, perhaps, so you can do things for yourself?
Yeah. The our family support system is really good.
Good.
We have, time where we don't always have to be with the kids. They can go with the grandparents sometimes. But um, that's not always, and it kind of uh, it feels like a burden whenever I end up doing that and shirking my responsibilities off to someone else. It feels like I'm involving them in my cloud of darkness.
Oh, um, so what I'm hearing is you do have this support that is there for you, but what's keeping you from using it is perhaps the feeling of being a burden.
Yes.
Okay. Have your family members or your support system given you, what have they shown to you that it is a burden on them?
They really haven't shown me that. I think it's an internal thing that I'm feeling.
Okay. Um, well, I think it is, it shows the value you have in, not putting too much on others. So I think that's awesome that you're able to recognize that you shouldn't do that too often. Um, uh, but what I'm hearing so far is, um, that you would you would you have the options available to use the support system, but perhaps you have internalized it, as you said. Um, what would you, um, how feasible do you think it would be to ask different individuals their help, so it's not just one person always giving their time to watch the kids for 30 minutes, 45 minutes while you do these exercises?
It really wouldn't be that big of a deal. I think it's something that I could even perhaps get into a routine of doing.
Okay. So what I'm hearing it could be a possibility. um, I think maybe that is something you can work on, if you would like, until next session. Work on asking different individuals to help you instead of just grandparents, so they don't feel burdened. And you can work on incorporating other sorts of exercises. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Sounds really good.
Okay. Awesome. We will end the session here. Thank you so much for your time.